So Jamie, we've got this new Transformer product line coming into our outdoor garden division. And to be honest, I'm a bit stressed about it. I don't really know. I don't really know how we're going to effectively introduce the product line to the department. Essentially, after speaking to Tom, they've given us 4 days from when they get the first pieces to have it up and running and in store.
Okay, so Tom wants everything done in 4 days, so the customers can just come in.
Yeah. So they want the introduction to first sale to be a 4-day program. So essentially, head office they've all the marketing, all the product support sort of has been looked after at the top end, but now they want us to implement it on the shop floor. And I've only just found out about this because they've only just chosen Wollongong.
Oh, so you're the pilot case.
Yeah, pilot case. So, and I think, look, I had a bit of a meeting with Tom yesterday, and he's quite stressed about the whole process. He's not great with change, as you know what Tom's like.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's all a bit much for him at this point in time, and he's a bit concerned. And I am too, to be honest. It's a short time frame. You know, I've got a 10-man group, which is quite a number of people to try to train and get up to speed within 4 days. And I think, like from my point of view, from the training side of it, I'm half thinking about maybe minimising who I train. So if we can maybe at the moment, that's the only way I can see that I could manage that time frame.
Look, no, the time frame's impossible. Even if you try and make the training as efficient as you can, it's still unreasonable. You won't be able to do it in time. You need to get more time. That's the only way you're going to be able to make it a success.
It's going to be it's not going to be easy trying to deal with Tom's Tom's emotional abilities around this whole process.
Yeah, I know his personality as well.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look, mate. To be honest, I was almost half thinking about maybe going straight above his head to the head manager, the store manager.
I think that's a bad idea.
That might cause problems.
Yeah, it's just too volatile. If he finds out about it.
Yeah, which he will obviously because
exactly.
So I guess for me then maybe the best approach is just to emphasise to Tom my concerns and then push and talk to him about the advantages around having an extra week for the implementation. Like if I detail specifically the different types of advantages and detail what sort of support if management can give me for that week, how they would flow together into giving us a much better product.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to appeal to him. If he wants to be a success, that's probably the priority.
Absolutely, mate.
You need more time in order to train your workers.
Yeah, so and that's the other thing too. He hasn't really Tom's so analytical and so particular about how everything's done. And I think it's just giving him a bit of a curveball. It's just not enough time for him to process what needs to be done. So maybe if I do that work for him and break it down into visible segments, something that he can take to his boss and say, look, if we do it like this, it'll be a success.
Yep.
If we try to do it within 4 days, it's not.
So I think he's thinking of the deadline rather than the success of the outcome. So I mean, just appeal to him that way, and he'll see the logic in it.
I think that's the best side of it. I just don't want to get him. I just don't want to get him in a bit of a negative space because he just gets so introverted and then sort of. I think he's a bit concerned about how he's going to deal with the communication streams towards the team because he doesn't really mix that well and he's quite introverted. But maybe if I take that off his
hands, and
just go.
Well, you know your team better.
Yeah, exactly. So
they're a diverse bunch, so you know how to communicate with them.
Yes, that's true.
As well as a team.
And to be honest, if we have the extra week, then I don't have to concern myself so much with being so selective about my team members and who I can train in the 4 days. If I can do the whole group, it'll also less chance of dividing the team into sort of a have or have not side of things.
Exactly.
Product,
like I said, you know them better than him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just obviously thinking about the turnaround time to get it up and running. You want everybody to be, best prepared.
Yes,
And I think that's the essential thing to make this whole launch a success.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's not the approach I take with Tom. I'll shoot him an email, give him as much detail as I can because obviously he likes that detail. And if I
just keep it rational.
Yeah,
Just keep emotions aside. Obviously he's going to be disappointed that it's not going to meet that deadline that he's established. But if he wants to be success,
yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't know if he actually. I think that's the deadline he's been handed. So it may even be a relief for him to have the opportunity to sort of go to his boss and
if
say,
that's the case, then he can actually.
Yeah. So maybe that might work in our favour as well.
And if he's got these facts in front of him, he's better prepared.
It's got to be a better outcome for the team in the group.